Clear blue skies greeted the 550 athletes gathered on Bangtao Beach as the sun rose this past Sunday. Representing 40 nationalities, the pro and age group athletes were gathered to undertake Phuket's toughest challenge in the sporting year, the 1.9-kilometre swim, 90-kilometre bike ride and 21-kilometre run of the Challenge Laguna Phuket. Rounding out this year's Tri-Fest, this race saw the return of 2013 champion Rasmus Petraeus of Denmark, LPT's four-time champion Massimo Sagana of Italy, 2013's second world champion Luke McKenzie of the US, Alberto Casadei of Italy, German tri-star Till Schramm, and triathlon sweetheart Belinda Granger, who all lined up to hit surf at 6:30 a.m. However, it was Swiss Olympian Ruedi Wild's clockwork performance that allowed him to take first place at this year's challenge, making the half-distance win in just 4 hours, 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Well, obviously it went very well today. My first ever win of medium distance, so I'm very happy, but it was a tough day. I had a good swim. I was exiting the water with the lead guys, except for Rasmus, who was a bit ahead of us. But I knew I should be able to stay in contention with especially Luke McKenzie, who was supposed to be the strongest cyclist. And he did a great job on the bike leg. He was pushing very hard, and so I was very lucky to stay with him and Freddy for the whole bike leg. But Luke was doing actually all the work, and he got a very good advantage over all the other competitors, like 5 or 6 minutes after the bike leg. So I knew, okay, when it's coming to the runs, I have a good chance of winning that race, and I tried to choose a deliberate pace at the beginning because it always feels easy at the beginning. It's getting very hard on the second lap. So it was again same this year, like the last couple of years. You always forget about the heat that's actually hitting you on the second lap. But I got to remember today about how tough that race is, and no matter how well you do, you have to go through that suffer fest. And so the last 2Ks were pretty tough to me, and I could really feel the heat. And yeah, but I'm very happy to be able to celebrate my first ever victory on that distance, and especially on my favorite race here at Laguna Phuket.
Wild was followed home by Sweden's Fredrik Cronenborg in 4 hours 4 minutes and 2 seconds, with Australia's Luke McKenzie taking third in 2 minutes later. In the women's field, last year's challenge champion and world champion Melissa Hauschildt of Australia came first in 4 hours 27 minutes and 40 seconds, leading her fellow women athletes by more than 10 minutes.
This is my 5th year of doing it, and it was just so humid. Usually it's just on the run that you feel it, but when I got to that second lot of hills at 70k on the bike, it was just so hot. There was no wind blow, so yeah, really warm. Yeah, I had a really good swim. I was only 1:20 down on Radka, who's a phenomenal swimmer, so I was really excited about that. And I took the lead at 13 kilometres onto the bike. So I kept working pretty hard on the bike till about halfway, and then backed it off a little bit. And I've got a big race next weekend, Challenge Bahrain. So yeah, I didn't want to work too hard, but definitely wanted to win again.
Last week's LPT champion, Britain's Parys Edwards, took second in the women's field in 4 hours, 42 minutes and 5 seconds, followed 3 minutes later by triple LPT winner Radka Vodickova of the Czech Republic. The first Thai finisher was Phuket's own Jure Jiranai, who finished 18th overall in 4 hours, 37 minutes and 4 seconds, breaking his record from last year by over 4 minutes.
Caleb won the senior division of junior challenge yesterday.